Hi everybody. So we're doing another video on the Functional Nutrition channel. I just did a video on supplements in general, supplements that I take in the morning that I recommend taking on an empty stomach. And I'm going to do some videos now on supplements in particular. So we know that in English we break down the supplements we take to minerals and vitamins. And then there are other supplements like herbs and homeopathic remedies, but the basic energy that we get from the earth, let's call vitamins and minerals. So we discussed in a video vitamins like vitamin B and C, etc. But minerals are very important. And if you had a really expensive tree, like a bonsai $300 tree, you would want to put into the soil really good compost and fertilizer to get a really strong mineral content, so that the foods you eat, the vegetables and fruit, are rich with minerals, and that's what your body needs to function as best as possible. So we call it functional nutrition for that reason. Now, in particular, I'm going to go over in some videos one supplement at a time. And like always, by subscribing to this channel and also following me on Facebook, I want to hear what you're taking and your reactions to the supplements you're taking and when you're taking them, and answer your questions. One mineral that's extremely important for us, that's found in every cell in our body, but concentrated in the thyroid, breast, and ovaries, is something called iodine. Now, interestingly enough though, most minerals come from the earth, like calcium, magnesium, but iodine comes from the ocean. So people in countries like Japan and Korea who consume a lot of seaweed have a much richer diet of iodine than we do here in this country or in America. Now, being that iodine is that important, most of the world, according to the World Health Organization, is deficient in iodine, a worldwide global deficiency in iodine. Now, so theoretically what happens is, and I guess that's good that we live here in this country where we're supposed to live, is that when the water from the ocean evaporates, the iodine will spill into the soil in the adjacent farmland, and that's how we get iodine. Now you might know that there's something called iodized salt. How did that come to be? Well, salt is sodium chloride. There's no iodine in salt really. But in the middle of the 1920s, in the middle of America, Kansas, Iowa, Missouri, thousands of women were getting low thyroid, hypothyroidism, and a goiter, and some of the kids were being born cretins or dwarf retarded kids. So the government sent their scientists out, and they determined that the diets of the people in mid-America, far away from the oceans, was depleted of iodine. So they made a deal with Morton Salt Company, figuring out that if people ate salt, they would get a minimal amount of iodine, which would be just enough not to get disease or goiter. It's not enough to meet our really needs of iodine in our bodies. So I take iodine as a supplement called iodoral, and I take between 12.5 and 25 milligrams a day. Some people take it in the form of kelp, which is a seaweed pill, and you would need like 6 to 10 kelp pills a day to get the sufficient amount of iodine that you need. Now, iodine is concentrated, as I said, in the thyroid. So thyroid hormones are manufactured or created with iodine. T3 is called triiodonyl. So in the name of the hormone is iodine. Without iodine, we can't manufacture a good quality or a sufficient quantity of thyroid hormones. Now, the thyroid is here in our bodies. It's very important. It's like the engine manufacturing energy in our body. So everything from here down is controlled by the thyroid. Not having iodine in your diet is almost pshita, simply to say that you're not going to have a great functioning thyroid. Now, so difficulty in weight loss, tiredness, depression, many other things are caused by low thyroid, hypothyroidism, low immunity system. So one of those things that we're taking to avoid getting a virus like COVID would be iodine. Very importantly. Now, if you're old enough to remember, your grandma or mom used to have an iodine bottle in the medicine chest, and they would put that on the boo-boo. So iodine was used for thousands of years, and it sort of fell out of favor when antibiotics became popular. And so iodine is a very important supplement to take every day. If somebody's diagnosed with PCOS or any kind of breast cyst or breast disease, iodine is the way to fix that situation. So I recommend taking iodine. If you want to know specifically how much, please get in contact with me. At least take kelp and seaweed every single day. And again, subscribe here below, and we will discuss magnesium separately and other minerals and vitamins separately in the coming videos. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.